Join us. Don't be afraid. We see you.
3 a.m. whispers. Tales where the end isn't random, it's engineered. My name's Jordan, 28, graphic designer. Night shift zombie running on caffeine and cheap playlists. Rain hammered the Jersey Turnpike like broken glass that night. November 2023, 3:19 a.m. Podcasts whispered about black holes while I followed the slow lane. A truck ahead of me swerved, hydroplaned, jackknifed across the road. Metal screamed, glass exploded. 17 cars crumpled like toys. My Civic spun, flipped, rolled twice before the world went black. Sirens pulled me awake. Airbag dust in my throat. My seat twisted sideways. The windshield gone. I crawled out through shattered glass into flashing red and blue. Lucky break, a cop said. 9 dead. Trucker. Families. A kid. But not me. The EMS techs called it divine luck. I called it something else. Stolen time. At home, I stared at my reflection. Scratches fading under the bathroom light. No bruises, no broken bones. Just eyes that wouldn't blink. Coffee tasted wrong. Air too still. Clock blinking 3:19. 2 days later, I tried to shake it off. Remote work, laptop humming, normal. Until the mug slipped. Sizzle, spark, darkness. The microwave popped open by itself. Tray slid out, slow, deliberate. Hot burrito cheese stretched and landed right on the gas stove knob. Click, whoosh. Flames climbed the cabinets. I reached for the extinguisher, missed. Wood cracked past my ear. Fire out eventually. Burn mark on the wall shaped like a handprint. Inspector said outlet fine, mug unbroken. But I heard the tick of the wall clock morph into the sound of a heartbeat. 3:19 a.m. again. Sleep stopped coming. Every dream replayed the crash, but I wasn't in the driver's seat anymore. Someone else was. Some morning, the city sounded too quiet. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. Message read, "Missed again." No name. No reply. Elevator ride to the office. Just another Tuesday. 5 people, 22 floors up. Halfway, jolt. Lights flicker. Cable groans. We drop. Screams mix with the squeal of metal on steel. Then, stop. No impact. Doors open to the same lobby we left. Paramedics waiting like they'd rehearsed it. All alive. All shaken. Except the man behind me in line. He never stepped inside. Outside, a cab's horn, a thud, silence. Another miracle. News said, faulty counterweight jam just in time, but the odds, 1 in a million. Same odds as walking away from a pileup that killed 9. I Googled the victims, paused short. One name hit hard, my old neighbor, died in the minivan. He was supposed to start a new job at my building that morning. It's collecting, skipping me, for now. After the elevator, I stopped pretending. Every noise felt aimed at me. Ceiling creaks, air vents sigh, the city itself, watching. I packed up, quit the loft, moved in with my buddy Chris in Queens. He joked about survivor's luck. I laughed too loud. But luck has limits. I started driving everywhere, avoided bridges, tunnels, crowds. Still, fate doesn't need permission. Day 10, groceries just after dusk. Triborough Bridge glittered with brake lights. Radio fizzed between stations until it settled on static that pulsed like a heartbeat. A truck up ahead carried a ladder. I remember thinking, tie that down, man. Too late. It lifted, caught air, bounced once, straight for my windshield. Crack! Glass spiderwebbed, but didn't break through. Car behind me swerved. Divider sparks, then fire. Fuel tank from a nearby semi split open. Sparks danced, then boom! Heat rolled over my hood like a tidal wave. I slammed brakes. Tires screamed. Vision blurred red and orange. When the smoke cleared, my car rested inches from the edge railing. Behind me, a van lay upside down in the river below. Police pulled me out, shaking, coughing. They called me the luckiest bastard alive. I didn't feel lucky. The van driver was Chris's girlfriend. She'd gone to pick up dinner for us. If I'd driven alone, if she hadn't offered, it'd be me in that water. That night, text started again. Same number, same message. Missed again. No reply when I called back. Just breathing. Wet. Guttural. I stopped sleeping altogether. Every 3:19 a.m. something moved. Lights flickered. Doors creaked. Clocks reset. I recorded it once. Playback later sounded like metal grinding underwater. Panic turned to obsession. I mapped each near death on a wall. Crash, fire, fall, bridge. Lines connected in circles, patterns, like a snare closing. Chris tried to help, said therapy, said medication. I said it wasn't in my head. He said, fine, sleep it off. He didn't wake up. Heart failure, they said. But I saw it. The ceiling fan wire stripped bare above his bed. After that, I left everything behind. Sold the car, deleted socials, smashed the phone. Checked into a roadside motel off I-95. No tech, no mirrors, no clocks. First night was silent, almost peaceful. Then came the knock. 3 soft taps. 3:19 a.m. I opened the door to nothing but fog. Sound of tires skidding far away. Sirens, then silence. Second night, knock again. Same time, same rhythm. This time, whispering through the keyhole. You weren't supposed to live. I pressed my ear to the door. Something exhaled on the other side. And then the lights went out. The ticking returned, the one from the wall clock after the fire. Only now, it came from inside the room. Tick, 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 tick. Under the bed, a phone screen glowed, cracked, burned. My old phone, the one I destroyed. Message on the display read, final attempt scheduled. I didn't touch the phone. Just watched the words burn across the cracked screen like static fire. Final attempt scheduled. I should have run right then, but where do you run from something that isn't alive? The ticking grew louder, from the walls, the floor, the ceiling. Tick, tick, tick. Each beat closer like footsteps circling me. Then, silence. That's when I heard it, breathing behind the bathroom door. Slow, measured, waiting. I picked up the motel chair, knuckles white, and stepped closer. The air turned electric. I pulled the door open fast. Nothing. Just my reflection in a cracked mirror. Only it blinked. Not me. The reflection blinked first. Then it smiled and whispered, "You're late." The mirror shattered outward, glass slicing the air where I'd stood. Pieces hit the wall, each shard showing the same red digits. 3:19. The ceiling fan began to spin again, faster, chains whipping like blades. I dove under the desk just as the first blade snapped off and struck the wall. Sad. I screamed, but it sounded like someone else. Then the power surged back. Lights flickered white, then red. Shadows moved under the door frame, dozens of them, shifting like smoke, each one whispering my name. I grabbed my keys, bolted outside to the parking lot. Truck dead again. Battery cables shredded like it had been chewed through. Teeth marks. I ran. Down the back alley. Barefoot. Rain stabbing the pavement. Behind me, footsteps. One set, then two, then many, all matching my pace exactly. I ducked into an alley between two warehouses. Puddles rippled under the flickering streetlight, but each reflection showed something different. Faces I knew. The crash victims, the woman from the van, Chris, all staring up at me, their voices layered, overlapping metallic. I stumbled backward, my foot caught on something, an orange road cone, faded, with one number spray painted across it. 319. A truck horn screamed through the fog. Headlights exploded from the dark. I froze, couldn't move. Everything slowed. Impact never came. When I opened my eyes, dawn had broken. The street empty. No truck. No bodies. Just silence. I walked back to the motel. Room door wide open. Bed untouched. Inside, the phone was gone. In its place, one note, written in black ash on the nightstand. Debt settled. I thought it was over, but that night, driving north, I saw the sign for the Jersey Turnpike again. Same stretch of highway, same mile marker. 319 glowing faint on my dashboard clock, and for just a second, I saw the crash replaying ahead of me. Cars piling up in perfect sequence. Except this time, my headlights were part of it. I slammed the brakes, closed my eyes, waited for the end. When I opened them, empty road, no wreck, no smoke, just a whisper in the static from the radio. Next time, don't run. I pulled over, shaking, engine idling, breath fogging the glass. The clock flicked once, twice, then froze. 3:19 a.m. That's Jordan's debt. If you feel the pull, the accident you dodged, it's coming back.
Send your whisper. Fight the current, or don't. We'll hear you either way.